Back. I'm meeting family for food, so this will be a good test to find out if my exhaust is gonna hold. I'm not sure because it's I don't know if it comes through on the video quality, but you can already hear it rattling. So we'll see. We'll yeah, we'll see. All right, so I made it to college, and it still rattles a little bit, but it's not horrible. Like, it's still hitting, but it's not hitting as hard as it was yesterday. I got it adjusted a little bit, so there's actually a small gap in there. I need a little bit bigger of a gap, so I'm probably gonna find something that'll keep it from bumping. So I'll probably have to find like a rubber belt or something like that I can put on the muffler itself, or I can put on that bar. But I mean, it's decent. So I guess it's just gonna have to work for now because I said I'm too broke to afford a new exhaust. So, which I meant to upload yesterday's video. Oops. I get back, I will make sure that yesterday's video uploads for you guys. So, meantime, I'm gonna get out of here and meet up with family for lunch. So, yeah, as I was saying, it rattles a little bit, but I mean, I guess it's just gonna have to work for now because it's hanging in there loosely, and it's just gonna have to work until I can actually fix it. But it's just gonna be redneck ingenuity until it's done. I really don't care at this point. Whatever I've done, and it's said and done. So I'm gonna get inside and get yesterday's video uploaded. And officially done. Should be published here in just a second. Yep, there it is. Alright, so if you're watching this and you haven't watched yesterday's video, go watch this. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you're new, and share the video with literally anyone and everyone, guys. So I was going through and realized that I don't really have much for a video today, which is not good. I have maybe all of 2 minutes. So I've got a small problem, but I'm trying to do my best. Please don't be on. It's on YouTube. Yikes. Okay. But so I kind of need to come up with something here to cover this. It's not good if I don't really have a video because I want to make sure everything stays daily. Where's my family? It's okay to miss a day. I'm like this. These are daily vlogs. I can't miss a day. So I'm kind of going through and did some last minute Christmas shopping today, so that was interesting. Do yourself a favor. Don't go to Walmart. Don't go to Walmart right now. It's bad. It's a big mistake. If you do need to go to Walmart, wait till probably about 2 o'clock in the morning. Probably your best bet. Probably the only chance you will get of actually finding what you need and getting what you need without an issue and dealing with packed aisles, since, let's be honest, they keep maybe 3 registers open at all times. But I mean, for me, you're somebody who would rather do their Christmas shopping online, which is how I am. So I'm kind of going through and looking at everything, and definitely realizing that I'm gonna need to figure something out for my car, because when we actually got to talking family dinner tonight, got to talking about like safety and stuff like that for your car, and sitting there, I'm like, this is really why I want to get a 5-point harness and race seats and harness bar. That's actually what I was talking about in vlog 7 that got corrupted, thanks internet and computer jokeness. So basically, what I'm planning to do is get some Brom racing seats, which in my opinion are great, high-end, basic race seats, but for me it's going to be a safety factor. It's going to be nice to have, and yeah, my interior is going to cost me a good amount of money to adjust it all, but having that versus, stock normal interior, I'd prefer to not. But I think that's my big thing, is finding something that's safe and will protect me in a bad wreck. And it's like, I mentioned in my other video about the nightmare I kept having of the wreck I had, and I think that's one thing that kind of terrifies me the most. And then hearing about somebody that I followed, that his car, he had a 5-point harness with racing seats, race harness, and everything like that, like harness bar, actually saved his life. And I think that's one thing that petrifies me the most, is you have something that like that can protect you and save your life. And I think that's the biggest thing about it all, because you would prefer to not have to be fearing for your life when you're in a car. I mean, yeah, it's, your car should be safe no matter what, and I think that's my big thing, is I just want to make sure that it is no matter what, and putting the money into the car I need to make sure of that. I think that's my biggest thing. So I'll show you real quick what I'm looking at. So red and black Brom racing seats, Venom series. The seats alone are $650 for a set, which isn't bad at all. The part that'll get you is the brackets that I need to put them on. They're both $140 each, so there's $280, and I can hear somebody coming down the hallway. Nope. Like installation kit's only $12. That's not bad. 5-point harness is $170, which it's a little much, but you're looking at something that's going to protect you in a wreck if need be. Pray to God it never happens. But I mean, overall, with all that, it's going to be like roughly $1,200 for interior, and to me, it's going to be worth it, because that is protection. That's not your life at risk. It's, you're covered, basically, in my opinion on that. And I mean, in the harness bar, I have to do rear seat delete, but I don't really use my back seats anyways, and I try to not use them at all, just because there's no space. They're bucket seats. They're horrible. If there's a third person in my car and they have to sit in that, I'm sorry for them, because that's going to suck. So basically, delete the rear seat, put that in, and problem solved. So I think that's going to be my thing, is I'm going to try to work at trying to do that and get all that done, hopefully in time. That, other than like just some of the cosmetic things I need to do, like paint job, that'll probably be one of the first things I attack, is my interior, just because I want to be safe and protected and know that I'm safe no matter what. So that'll definitely probably be the first thing I do. Probably follow that up with the wheels and tires I'm wanting to get, and brake systems. My brake system, I'm basically just looking at like drilled and slotted rotors, just because it's, I mean, yeah, it's a cool thing, but it's also kind of a sport thing. It'll help with my braking and stuff like that, keep my brakes cooler. And yeah, I'm not racing the car, but when it comes to it, it keeps your brakes a lot cooler when braking. So like you all see the videos where somebody brakes, you see the calipers bright orange. That's just because of the heat that's generating from such high speeds and your braking and stuff like that. But I mean, clearly I'm not going to be traveling at high speed, so it's not really the thing. It's more just performance-wise what I want. It's going to help me brake faster and take care of myself better and stuff like that. So I think that's my big thing for it all. But I mean, overall, other than taillights, I don't want to talk about that right now. It's too much. I don't even want to think about. But I think that's my biggest thing, is just making sure that I'm going to be safe and I don't have to worry about any downside issues. So I mean, yeah, call me crazy or whatever you want for wanting to do something like this, but in my opinion, it's a safety factor, and that's my biggest concern. Even in a high crash rated car, I don't care about any of that at that point, because this is for me, for my protection. I'll feel more confident if something happens. Like I said, with that nightmare that I had, that's actually in my other video. I think that's what really kind of gets me. Especially tonight on our way home, that exact street light was out. So it's a good thing I wasn't driving. I wasn't in my car. I was with my family in their vehicle. But I think that's kind of something that really started eating at me after talking about that tonight with them. Just the whole reason I'm wanting to even go through putting the race harness and race seats and harness bar and everything in is and they kind of agreed with it. I think even after that, seeing that light out tonight is a big, big thing that terrified me the most. Is to think about there will be somebody stupid that's going to run that light tonight, and I just pray to God it's not an accident, because I think that's the biggest thing is just people around here don't pay attention, and it's almost Christmas. Literally, it's around the corner. It's Tuesday. Christmas Eve is Monday, and that's a big deal, I think, too. Just between holiday makes people drive radically dumb. People over on that intersection just don't pay attention. There's clearly a sign because there's a side road that you can't really see from one light. It says no right turn on red. People do it all the time, and I watch them do it. Watched a guy do it one day with a cop behind him, and that was funny because the cop went straight after him because he knew. But I think that's something, like I said, just people just don't pay attention, and they don't look out for other people. And, you know, for me, it's that whole thing of look twice, save a life for not only motorcycles but other cars, because it's not just motorcyclists that you need to look out for. You need to look out for anyone and everyone, because you never know who's in your blind. And me being a Camaro, I know about blinds. I have a horrible one that's almost gotten me in a couple accidents just because I couldn't see. So I think having just this harness system that I'm wanting to do, for one, it's going to make me feel safer. It's not going to do anything for my blind spots, but that's my big thing, is having something that's going to protect me. So, and I mean, it's not going to be just me because I'm getting a pair of seats, so clearly my passenger's going to be safe too. At some point, depending, I might consider putting in a roll cage. I don't know yet. That's probably going to be a while down the road because it's a lot of money to get a roll cage. But I think overall, that's going to be the big thing. So, but I've rambled enough to hopefully cover my butt for this video, so I'm going to start editing and we'll see where we're at. Alright, so I'm just going through kind of wrapping up editing. This is going to be the final clip of the video, obviously, but overall, I feel like I'm starting to get a lot better at this, and it's becoming natural. I'm not like trying to force anything. So, but I don't want to ramble too long because I don't want this to be like the last part. But don't forget to like and subscribe. Share the video with anyone, everyone, your aunts, uncles, brothers, sisters, parents, your dog, cat, lizard, fish, whatever. Just enjoy the video, guys. And like I said, great night, great day, whenever you're watching this. Later.